Welcome back to Whittier, boys and girls. And I think we're on. Audio might be messed up. Might be dubbing this over like a foreign film. We are saving the last bit of the weekend that is salvageable. A little rock fishing out of Whittier. Boy, I hope it's not a quillback. Looks like to be pretty decent quillback. You got a couple options. I want to do a catch and cook. The last time I had one of these come off the hook, boy, did he spike the living crap out of me. Oh boy, he just stabbed the absolute crap out of my leg. That is hurting. Holy smokes. All right, I'm gonna show you guys just what's going on with this guy. We're sitting at 147 feet, so I will deep release him. We're gonna send it back down, see if we can't pick up something else. This is a, I believe, non-pelagic fish. As soon as you get one of these, yeah, this ain't gonna be the one today. Well, as you can tell, or maybe not, but I'm back in Whittier, and it is a day. The last 2 days have been a monsoon mixed with hurricane. It has been pretty disappointing. I was supposed to be out on the water doing the Silver Salmon Derby in Seward and got blown right off that son of a gun. Tried to salvage this weekend by coming out for a day trip here and seeing what we can get into. When we first got here, the wind was blowing. So we had to sit for about, maybe 2.5, 3 hours just waiting for the weather to mellow out. Finally did. It is crazy how this place can turn from so chaotic to so pretty in a matter of 30, 40 minutes. Well, I don't know what's going on with the amount of jellyfish right now. There is an absurd amount of jellyfish all over the beach, in the water, everywhere, along with pink salmon. The salmon run is in full swing, probably the tail end of the swing, to be honest. A lot of dead ones, but with dead salmon come halibut and a lot of other critters that will ultimately eat those dead fish once they wash out into the ocean again. So we are trying to piggyback off of that, see if we can't catch a decent fish or two and make a nice little beach meal with that. I hope that quillback isn't the only thing. It's a little early, wanted to fish a little longer. Even if we don't keep anything, the fact that it is once again clear in Whittier, not pouring rain, not blowing us right in the side of one of these cliffs is spectacular. Stick around, hopefully we get to cook up a nice little beach fish taco. Well, was at it for, we've been at it for now about 2 hours, just could not get another fish. Seems to be the name of the game here, one and done. So when you get your one, whether you like it or not, you better keep it. We are heading up to a mouth of a creek where the pink salmon run should be beyond words. We've already seen dead ones. There's some zombie ones swimming around. So we are getting close. I think the game plan for the moment is we're gonna get up to this little spit. We're gonna go check out this ridiculous pink salmon run, look around a little bit, and while doing so, cook my buddy's silver gray that he caught. It's nice to know that there are more fish on these rocks than just these quillback. They're fun to catch, but you can only get one a day, which is lame, and two, not a lot of meat. All right, let's get to the mouth of this creek and see some National Geographic nonsense. All that laid down grass right there. I think, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident that that's bear sign of them just up and down this creek, getting as much of this salmon as they please, because there's so many. This is insanity. As you can see, tide is quickly approaching. The tide line here is pretty evident, and we're running on borrowed time. It looks like dinner might have to wait until we are out of the mess. One of these days I will get a good catch and cook video, but my goodness, is this gorgeous out here. I think the plan now, we will clean the fish and get back in the boat and mosey our way back to Whittier. Here's the fish. If you guys don't know what this is, it's called a silver gray, and you get the reasoning behind that name. It is silverish gray, and they are amazing to eat. All right, jeez. All right, get a game plan, get back to fishing. Good night, these gnats. Well, there's a little exploring done. Mostly just tried to not get taken away by gnats. Probably a good thing we didn't try to eat lunch there, because that would have been miserable. It is so hot, sweating to death. Gnats everywhere, and tide's coming in. See, our little beach is almost no more, so that would have really been unfortunate. Start a fire just for the ocean to put it out. Let's make our way back through some structure, see if we can't pick up a fish to bring home, and maybe we'll go cook that guy somewhere. I'm so fortunate. I don't know of a year that I've ever had 2 times in Whittier that look anything like this. Man, lucky to live here. Got the keys. All right. Oh, redemption. We got redemption. We got ourselves, oh, not as big as the first one, but it's still gonna do just fine. That will eat. And not only will that eat, I am so excited that this isn't a quillback. Where are my pliers? Another silver gray, not nearly as big, but we'll take it. I'm gonna dispatch this guy, keep him in the water, keep him cool, maybe fish for about another 10 minutes, and then head back to the truck so we can make the 10 o'clock tunnel. Oh boy, guys, bite is on now. I don't know what this is. How about it? This is what we're gonna end on, and this is the most disgusting, wormy flounder I've ever seen in my life. Look at the pliers. This guy is having a rough time. This is a great sign though. So if these guys are here, that means their big brothers should be too. Look at the worms on this thing. I don't even want to touch it. Disgusting. You see the worms? So gross. Gnats. These gnats are terrible. These worms. Look at these worms. Unreal. All of them. Worms. That is sick. But great sign. It's a great sign. All right, my man. Thank you. That made my day. Yep. Go, 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 go. Gone. We gotta wrap this up so we can make the tunnel. Now that we have our silver gray here, I'm gonna find a nice location and give you guys a rundown on how I like to make my coconut curry with these rockfish. It's amazing. We'll get this thing processed here, and I'll see you guys at some sweet campground to cook up some excellent curry. So what you just saw was the catching portion of this whole thing, but unfortunately we ran out of time over there in Whittier, and I want to do this fish justice. I decided to come to one of my favorite locations here. Just look, it is stunning. So now I'm going to show you guys just how I like to make my coconut curry out of these rockfish. But first things first, we got to get this fire going, and once those coals are getting nice and hot, we'll prep the meal. Preparation is always number one when it comes to starting a fire. Get everything ready and good to go, so once that flame kicks on, you have 0 wasted time. You throw everything on this and get her going. We're gonna let this catch. While we get some embers going, I'm gonna get everything prepped. We got the fire going. Might be going a little too good. Don't know if I brought enough wood, but come with me. I'll show you exactly what I got going on. Just prep this stuff. And we have the rockfish here, which that was kind of interesting to cut up with the knife that I did, but I skinned it, cubed it up, got it into nice little small chunks. That way I'll be able to marinate really well in the curry. I may or may not have skipped a couple steps in the ingredients, which I will leave a link in the description down below on how to make the actual curry paste. But for time's sake, I ended up grabbing some of this. We got ourselves some shredded carrots. We diced up some green onion and bell pepper. We have some red pepper flakes, and to top it off, I diced up some basil. I'm gonna make sure that thing stays with us. Let's start mixing in the ingredients and get this cooking process going. It's a little bit of a cluster, but I wouldn't have it any other way. How I'm gonna start this off, we'll get this on here. The recipe calls for adding your oil. The one I chose was avocado oil. They have a couple different options. This is the one that I had in the kitchen. 1/4 cup of this. Dump that on in. Boop. Next, it asks for some garlic. So that will go in the mix. I grabbed a healthy amount, probably a little too much, but I do love garlic. It then calls for the coconut milk and the curry paste, which combo pack. Oil, breaking that hard. There it is. I am not making, woo boy, as much as this jar can make, so I will dump in about half of it. Then next comes your green onions and peppers that you diced up. Add in the mix. Get it. They call for the pepper flakes. This is your call. If you enjoy them, good. If not, don't do it. Some of these. And then lastly, before you cover it, they say to squeeze an entire lime into the mix. Now I'll build this fire up a little bit more, cover it, and let this simmer for about 5 minutes or so. So this has been simmering for about 15 minutes. I was off, it wasn't 5, it was 15. I've been checking it periodically, stirring it up, but it's nice and hot. Everything should be mending together flavor-wise. And the next thing that we do is we're gonna take our fish that we cubed up and we're gonna add it in. So here it is, pull this back. That is coming along wonderful. Just like so. Mix. Distribute this fish nice and evenly with the sauce all around it. Once that fish is covered up nicely, put the tin foil back on. Once again, just let this sit for around, it says 15 to 18 minutes. Once that fish is cooked, you will put this over some rice and have quite the meal. Tell me it's hunting season without telling me it's hunting season. The amount of air traffic that's been coming over is incredible. It's almost worse than the highway. This has been cooking now for a good period of time. This fish is nice and flaky. Everything looks like it's come together very well. The next move is to take, and we'll just put this in a little bowl here. Oh my gosh, this looks good. You can smell this. Oh, and I'm gonna put some rice in here and just warm it up for maybe a minute. This is kind of my go-to though. It's like pre-made jasmine rice. I think you're supposed to microwave it or stir fry for 2 minutes. That's the move we're gonna do. Put a little bit of this sauce back in here so this rice doesn't burn. Let it warm up for a second. While this warms up, I'll do the very last bit of the process for the curry, which is taking the carrots that we shredded, taking the basil that we diced, adding that on top. It's coming along good. All right, this rice looks pretty good. This is more than done. Smells amazing. I'm gonna do it a little backwards. Pour this back in here, just like so. That doesn't look outstanding. I don't know what does. The only thing to make this better is if it was fresh. With this scenery, the weather clearing up, and this amazing meal in front of me, I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy this fire, and eat this spectacular coconut curry. Go check out my video on how to catch fish off the Homer Spit. If you guys are planning on doing that next year, it is a must watch. All right, till the next one.